Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Flo Babes coming to you live and direct from YouTube. Guys, these Detty December braids have been really holding up very well, and it's currently March. Actually, I'm tripping. I did it in February. Don't judge me, but I came back in February. But anyways, let's get into the video today, guys. Today, I'm going to be telling you guys everything you need to know before Detty December. Everything that I wish I knew before I went for Detty December. If this is your first time going to Detty December, do not skip this video. Because if you decide to skip this video, you're missing out on some gems. Because I always drop the gems. Ask the girlies, okay? First of all, Lagos traffic is insane. If you know you have to arrive somewhere by 7:30, leave the house by 6:30. Give yourself ample amount of time to be able to have some wiggle room because the Lagos traffic is insane. You could be sitting in traffic for 2 hours, I kid you not. Like, there was a time, actually, if you watch the Detty December vlog, you will see that we were sitting in traffic for over 2 hours to get to the traditional wedding, and we ended up missing it. So don't be like me, missing traditional weddings. Just go on time. Like, give yourself enough time to be able to take your time to get to the events and the venue, because Lagos traffic is not a joke. The second thing I want you guys to know is that Zaza does not allow flats. I repeat, Zaza Lagos, which is a club in Lagos, does not allow flats. And also, it closes at 4 a.m. and then opens at 9 p.m. But the reason why I'm stating this right now is because I had to learn the hard way. Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't have to learn the hard way because, you know, it's me. But me and my friend went to Zaza one time and they wanted to tell her to go back home. They wanted to send her back home, but luckily I was able to use my charm and my, you know, my beauty to convince the guy, or convince the what do you call them, the bodyguards, what do you call them that stay at the front of the party? Damn, I forgot the name. How did I forget this name? Anyway, bouncers, I think bouncer. So yeah, I was able to convince the bouncer to let her just stay for this one time because we didn't know. But if you're going for Detty December, keep in mind that most of these clubs don't allow heels. So just go ahead now and pack all your heels. And then maybe you can just put your flats inside your purse. Like me, I ended up buying some foldable flats. Even though I didn't wear it, I knew in that type of situation it would come handy. So just keep that in mind for when you're going out for Detty December. Guys, number 3, did you know that Nigerian Wi-Fi expires? As in, you have to keep loading it up. I did not know that. I don't know why that was so shocking for me, but you have to keep loading up the Wi-Fi, like, Anyways, so yeah, there's that. Keep that in mind for when you're going. Number 4, did you know that restaurants charge for to-go plates? Oh my god, I don't know why that shocked me, but it did, and I'm here to tell you guys before you guys go there and you're shocked. Don't say I never did nothing for y'all, because I did. Yeah, they charge for to-go plates. Sometimes it can range from like 100 naira to like, it could even go up to 1,000 naira depending on how expensive the restaurant is. But for the most part, most of them charge about 500 naira. And it's crazy to me because I'm so used to free to-go plates here in the States. But I guess in Nigeria, it costs them a lot more to be able to get to-go plates. I don't know. But it's just so crazy because when I came back from Nigeria, I went to go eat amala with a friend in Houston. And why did they charge me for a to-go plate? I'm like, don't tell me y'all are carrying this Detty December stuff over into Nigeria. That cannot work because I have never heard of people charging for to-go plates. Maybe I'm tripping, but that was just so new to me. And I don't want to get used to that. Number 5, please, like akananti, like hand on your ear. Please download the Lemfi app or the Remitly app, whatever app you feel comfortable with. But I used Lemfi. Please download the Lemfi app so that way you'll be able to do your transactions easily without having to wait on anybody or without having to rely on anybody. For me, I was introduced to the Lemfi app through my friend. So because she introduced me to it, she gave me a referral code and we were both able to make some money off of it. If you want my referral code, let me know. In fact, I might even include it in this video. But using Lemfi, and mind you, as you can see, my YouTube channel is not as big yet. because you know it's gonna be big very soon by the grace of God. It's not as big yet, so this is not a paid ad or anything. I'm just telling you from my experience that I used Lemfi, and it had its ups and downs, guys. Like before I left the States, I was able to use it to pay for my vendors. Like I did my hair. I changed my hair like almost, I think 10 times. I changed my hair up to 10 times in Nigeria. I was able to secure the spots for all 10 appointments from the States. I was able to pay for my nail appointments, my lash appointments, and different things that I wanted to take care of before getting into Nigeria. Now, when I got to Nigeria, that's a different story. When I got to Nigeria, the Lemfi app was actually very slow when it wanted to be, if that makes sense. It wasn't all the time. Most times it was great. It would transfer the money with no issues. But then there were times where I would get inside the Uber and it would take like 6 hours, 1 hour, 6 days for the money to transfer over into the account that I was trying to send it to. And to be honest, Lemfi, if you're watching this, I hope you guys can work on that issue. I know it's not a Lemfi problem because Nigeria in general has like network issues. Even the Nigerian banks, bank apps do that as well. Sometimes it will just freeze and not work for the whole day and like or the next. So it's not really a Lemfi issue, but you guys should keep in mind that Lemfi will freeze on you sometimes. Sometimes the Uber guy will hold you by your neck and have you wait in his Uber so that the money can go through. But it's no biggie. The money will still send. Like if you do find yourself in that situation, please reassure your Uber person or vendor person that the money will still send. It just takes time. Maybe even screenshot it and have them get your number so that way they feel like they can trust you more to get their money back. But Lemfi, I would highly recommend it, even with the ups and downs, because if not for Lemfi, I wouldn't have been able to pay for all the activities I did. If you guys watched the Detty December vlog, you saw I was out and about, and it was only because of Lemfi I was able to transfer money to and fro and be able to navigate the streets of Africa. But as much as I would recommend Lemfi, I would also recommend getting a Nigerian bank account, because that is a lot easier when it comes to withdrawing money and putting money back into your account. And then also it's easier to transfer money within Nigeria with the Nigerian account. I actually didn't even get a Nigerian account just because I didn't feel the need to. I hadn't been to Nigeria in about 2 years before now, so I just didn't feel the need to get a Nigerian account, considering I'm not really based in Nigeria and I don't frequent it as much as I should be or as much as I would want to. Number 6, since we're talking about Monet right now, number 6 will be to bring ample amount of cash. Like honestly, if you watch my packing vlog, I talked about how me transferring my dollars into Naira would have been too much cash to carry around. But honestly, I wish I carried more cash around, just because, like I said, the Lemfi app can be quite slow at times. And there were times where I went to the market, like Balogu market, and I wasn't able to transfer money on time, you know, to buy certain things. If I had cash on me, it would have been an easy transfer. It would have been an easy transaction. But because I only had Lemfi app and then I didn't have cash, some of the transactions I tried to do was a bit tricky. Though I got it sorted out, it's just easier to just not find yourself in those sticky situations. Speaking of Balogu market, if you plan on going to Balogu market, please go with a local guide. Guys, do not be like me. The first time I went to Balogu market during my time in Detty December, I went alone with my friend. I took a risk, guys. I'm a risk taker, but don't be like me, okay? We went there and luckily we were able to find the shoes that I went to buy. The only thing about that, if I had gone for more than the shoes, if I had gone looking for more items than the shoes that I planned to get, then yeah, I would have definitely looked into asking someone for directions, because Balogu market is a huge market in Lagos on the island. It has so many items, from food stuff to clothing items to baby things to games to sponges, you name it. Balogu market is known as that market where you can find any and everything. I had a guide follow me through the market. He even held my bags for me, carried all my items for me, and then he was able to guide me to show me where to get certain things. For example, I went to get some shoes. I came to the market to get some shoes actually. He ended up guiding me to this one shoe store. Turns out that the guy is actually my uncle. Like, he's from the same village as my mom. Small world, but yeah, so he can guide you to wherever you need to go, hold your things for you. He's very polite. Let me know if you want his number. He doesn't have a set price on how much to pay him. I just ended up, me and my friends would split the payment and just pay him however much amount we could afford. Guys, I went to Balogo Market 3 times. And 2 out of those 3 times I went with him, and I don't regret it, not once. He was amazing. He guided us through all the parts that we needed to go to, and yeah, like, he was very friendly. Even when I was having money issues with my Lemfi account, he even like would spot me and pay for my item, and then I paid him back later on. So yeah, like, if you guys want that tour guide number, I got you. Like, let me know. And he's also very affordable. Like, it's nothing crazy. Number 8, Lagos is all about connections. Connections, guys. I cannot emphasize this enough. Like, Lagos is all about who know that, who know this, that know that. Like, that's literally all Lagos is all about. To be honest, like, anywhere I would go, I would try and make at least one friend. That was my goal. Even when I went to the nail salon, I would try and reach out to one person to, you know, hang out, grab their Instagram and see, like, if they're doing something, I'll slide up and ask, like, yo, where's the function at? Like, you know, because Lagos is not that type of place that you just pull up. You gotta know somebody that owns that table or owns that section, that knows what's going on. You don't want to just pull up. You have to know someone that knows someone. So this is your sign right now to start making friends wherever you go during Detty December, because you never know who will know who. Guys, tell me why the first night that I landed in Lagos, sorry, not the first night, but the first night that we went out in Lagos, we met this one guy. He was a DJ. Tell me why we kept in contact. So when I was trying to get into Obi's house, I wasn't sure how to go about it because they were charging like 40,000 naira to get into the club. And even though 40,000 naira is nothing crazy in USD, it's crazy for me because I'm just a girl. So I was trying to figure out how to get in for free. So I reached out to the guy that we met the night that the first night that we went out in Lagos, and he was so helpful. He helped us get in for free. So never take for granted the people you meet. You never know who knows who that knows who. And then also, guys, Zaza is one of the best clubs in Lagos. You guys can say it's subjective, but ask around. Zaza is so fun. You cannot go to Nigeria and not go to Zaza, okay? But yeah, so Zaza is one of the happening clubs in Lagos. And guys, I had been wanting to go to Zaza the very day I landed in Lagos. And I was not able to get to Zaza until I went to get my lashes done. Guys, you will not believe, why did I go and get my lashes done? And one of the girls came to get her lashes done as well. And she was like, oh, what are y'all doing tonight? I was like, oh, nothing, you know, I'm going home. She was like, oh, you know what? I have a section at Zaza. Do you want to join? That's how I went to Zaza, guys. Just like that, just by making connections, just by talking to people. So when you're going for Detty December, be friendly, make connections, make friends. Like, you never know. Even the girl that I met on TikTok during Detty December, we still talk. We're even planning a trip together now. So go ahead and make those connections. Go ahead and be open. You never know. Be open to experiences. It's beyond the parties, like just life in general. You never know where these connections will take you. Number 9, if your budget is to spend $1,000 on this trip, times it by 3, oh. Times it by 3. I went for Detty December in 2024. By the time you're watching this video, it's probably 2025 December, 2026 December, and by the grace of God, 2020, 30 and on December. Guys, the prices are only going upward and upward and upward, like higher and higher, guys. It's not coming down. So anything your budget is, triple it. Even though you're not going to spend the whole tripled amount, just triple it and know that you're safe, okay? Because Nigeria's low-key, the Nigerian prices are low-key matching the States prices. I'm not going to lie. This hair was $50, $55. And yeah, that's pretty cheap in USD. That's pretty cheap considering how long the hair is and everything. But if you really deep it, there was a time that this hair cost like $20, 20 USD. You get. So things are getting really expensive. Like, things are only getting higher and higher. And I can't even blame the vendors because things are really costly in Nigeria. Like, things are getting really... Like, inflation is real, guys. I didn't realize inflation was real until I got to Nigeria, and my hair appointments, my hair was costing like $50, you know what I mean? So just triple your budget and just keep in mind that you're gonna spend a pretty penny, okay? okay? I really think that during Dirty December is so expensive like that just because everybody's coming back from all walks of life, from Iceland, from London, from America, from Canada, you name it. So that's probably why they're just like increasing the prices, honestly. Number 10, my final point. If it's possible, try and find someone that could make all your appointments for you from Nigeria, that has a Nigerian number. Or if you have a Nigerian number, just go ahead and use that number to contact all your vendors. Because one thing these Nigerian vendors do is that once they see that +1 or +44 or plus whatever your area code is, once they see your area code, they tend to use that to their advantage and try and upcharge you. So just be wary of that. If you know you have cousins in Nigeria that can be able to make the appointments for you, go ahead and ask them to make the appointment for you just because they have their area code, and they'll probably think that they're a local and they live in Nigeria. But yeah, guys, let me know if there's anything I left out or if there's anything you want to add to my list. These are the few things that I thought of that I felt like you guys should know before going to Nigeria. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao, lots of love. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, okay?